Hey guys, Robin May here, and today I am going to show you how I do my eyebrows on a day-to-day basis. Now, as you can see, I already have the rest of my makeup on. Normally, I do put on my foundation before I do my eyebrows, simply because I don't like to try and work around my eyebrows with whether it's with my eyeshadow or with my foundation or concealer or whatever. So I usually do my foundation, I do my eye makeup, and then I do my brows, and that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do my brows. Okay, so when I do my brows, I use two products right now. The first product that I'm using is the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo. So on one end, there is a pencil, and then on the other end, there's a little tapered sponge that actually gets filled with powder when you shut it. It clicks back and the powder seeps into the sponge. So that's what I use to do my brows. This does not have a spoolie, so the other thing that I'm using is simply a spoolie from an old, just a pencil eyebrow that I used to have. So that's all I use that for, is just for the spoolie. The first thing that I do, because I do put my foundation on before I do my eyebrows, is that I make sure that there's no caked on foundation or shimmer or highlight or anything on the pencil. I wanted to make sure it's dark, so I just kind of wipe along the edges of that. I also make sure that it's giving me a nice small clean line, so I just kind of test it on the back of my hand and make sure that it's coming out in the consistency and thickness that I want it to. Because for me, what I'm doing is I'm still growing my eyebrows out a little bit more, especially underneath. I need to fill in a lot. And this is perfect for that because it literally is like drawing on eyebrows. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in a little more without it getting too blurry. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna take the pencil portion and draw in the brows that I need. So for me, that is underneath. You're just using a very light hand. And again, I'm literally drawing in my brows there. The next place that I draw in brows is on the inside part of my brows, the inner upright ones, because those are pretty thin and patchy as well. So once I have them drawn in, I'm going to go ahead and kind of line my brows. This just defines the shape. I'm not trying to get super pointy and dark. I just want to define the shape a little bit more. So then I'm going to go ahead and do that to my other eye as well. Okay, so I know this looks really heavy right now, and you might be like, oh my god, what are you doing? It's okay, I promise. I'm actually gonna go in with then the sponge applicator with just the color powder. I'm just gonna put that all over my brows in a very soft, light motion. This just fills in any of the skin patches or any of the lighter brows. Okay, so obviously this is super, super dark, way too dark. I mean, it matches my hair, but it's just too much. So this is when the spoolie comes in handy. So with my spoolie, I first kind of wipe it on the back of my hand, make sure that there's no excess powder from the time before. So just kind of clean it off. And then you brush. And I brush up. And I try to stay within the shape of my eyebrow. I'm not gonna brush up here. I'm gonna focus where my eyebrow is so I'm not shifting the color onto my skin. All right, and that is it. That's how I do my eyebrows. So as you can tell from a distance, they look very natural. They aren't too overpowering. They're definitely thick, but I like thicker eyebrows. the color matches fairly well with my hair at the moment, which is darker than my normal natural color. So this works really well for me. I personally do not use a brow gel. I don't find that like my brows aren't like really bushy or thick or scraggly where like things are going in all different directions. I don't really have that problem, so I don't set it with gel. If you do have that problem, if you have really coarse, thick hair, gel might be something that you would want to look into. It kind of sets them down so they don't move around as much. It also can help the color as well. I do actually have a brow gel that I'm interested in getting just to try out and see what it does, but at this point for me, I don't think it's necessary. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you can see the rest of my channels, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!